What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. So today I wanted to talk about the extra pet slot and the extra egg slot in the game. As you guys know, when you start playing Grow Garden, you get 3 pet slots and 3 egg slots, and the only way to get extra slots, you have to hand in a pet at a certain level. And I'm pretty sure for the first pet slot is level 20 and it could go as high as level 75. And I'm telling you right now, to get a level 75 pet, it's gonna take you a long time. However, now there's a method you could do to get that level 75 pet really fast. I guess not really fast, but definitely way faster than before. Now keep in mind, you could spend Robux to get the extra pet slot, but I'm telling you right now, for the last 2, it gets really expensive. And later on, I'll show you guys how much it costs to get that last pet slot when I switch accounts. But you know what? It's kind of unnecessary, so I wouldn't do it at all. But today, I'm going to be talking about Starfishes that came out with the most recent update. And I'm telling you right now, that Starfish makes a massive difference when trying to turn in a pet for an extra slot. In order to get the Starfish, you have to hatch them from a common summer egg. So just make sure when you're trying to buy the eggs for the Starfish, you don't buy the common egg, because the common egg is a white egg and it does not give you the Starfish. It has to be the yellow summer common egg. And to get the common summer egg, you have to buy for 1 million shekels. So if you are new to Grow Garden, getting 1 million shekels might take you some time. Just make sure when you buy it, it doesn't bankrupt you, because you're gonna need money for seeds. Now what makes the Starfish so special is gonna be the passive. And basically the passive on the Starfish, it gains additional XP per second. Now from what I've noticed, when you hatch a Starfish, it gives you 6 XP per second. And when it starts to level up to a higher level, it gives you way more XP. Like I'm pretty sure by level 30, it should give you like maybe 9 per second. And also keep in mind, there is 2 other pets that give you some good XP, the brown mouse and the gray mouse. But with the introduction of the Starfish, it is now the best pet to hand in for slots. And also keep in mind, the Starfish passive works a little bit different compared to the other pets. For the most part, when a pet's hunger bar reaches 0, it still uses the passive ability. But for some reason, the Starfish does not use the passive ability if the hunger bar reaches 0 for it. So make sure you always feed your Starfish at all times. Now there is one more thing we have to talk about, and it's going to be owls. Now like I said before, there is a lot of new players that joined Grow Garden from the last update. Now if you have no idea what owls do, they pretty much use their passive ability to give your pets extra XP. And I'm pretty sure at the moment there's only 4 types of owls. We have the cooked owl, the regular owl, the night owl, and the blood owl. And with the cooked owl being the worst one and the blood owl being the best one. Now like I said before, all owls give you additional XP, but some of them give you more, some of them give you less. So for example, the cooked owl only gives you 0.17 XP per second, and at the moment that is the lowest out of all the owls. But I'm pretty sure if you were there at the release of the update, you got a bunch of them for free. Well, that's if you had like multiple accounts logged in. And for the second owl, we have the regular one, and that one gives you a 0.20 XP per second. And to get that owl is from the Lunar Glow event, you would have to trade for it, but I wouldn't trade for it because there's better ones. And for the third owl, we have the night owl, and this one gives you a 0.23 XP per second. So as you can see, it's a little bit more than the regular one and way more than the cooked one. Now I feel like if you can't get the next one, which is going to be the blood owl, this was actually a decent option. But now for the last one and the best one is going to be the blood owl, and this one gives you a 0.50 XP per second, which is going to be more than double from the second best owl in the game. It's actually kind of crazy. And also keep it in mind, if you get multiple blood owls, they do stack, but I'm pretty sure the regular owl does not stack. For some reason, I'm just remembering that, but I could be wrong. But you might as well go for the night owl or the blood owl. And also one more thing about the owls, they don't work offline. Just like all the other pets in the game, for the owl to work, you have to be online. The only thing that works offline is going to be leveling up. And by the way, the Starfish continues to level up even if you're offline, but you won't get that massive boost from the owls. But here's one thing about blood owls, they cost a lot when trying to trade for them. I'm not even joking. In the trading Discord, every time I searched up the blood owl, they would say looking for a blood owl, willing to overpay. So just saying, getting the blood owl could be a nightmare. The cool thing about it for me, I bought I think like 16 blood owls during the update. I'm not even joking. I was online every single day, all day, waiting for the blood owls. But even then, I was also buying the blood owls and the blood hedgehog and blood kiwis. I got a bunch of each one for each of my accounts. For some reason, I had a really good feeling those pets were going to be the best one for those categories. And at the moment, I'm right, because they're more than double than the ones before them. So like I was saying before, the owls do make a massive difference when it comes to the Starfish. And later on, I'm gonna show you guys how much of a difference they do make. I'm gonna compare one Starfish with no owls starting from level 1. And for the second Starfish, I'm gonna give it 6 blood owls to help it level up. Now the main reason why I'm giving it 6, because at the moment on one of my accounts, I have 7 pet slots. And for me to get that final pet slot, I need a level 75 Starfish. And I'm not gonna lie, to get a level 75 Starfish, it could take me maybe like 5 days. And I mean, I'm gonna have to have like 6 blood owls at all times and be on every single day. So I feel like I gotta play for like maybe 14 hours a day. Yeah, I don't know, that's pretty crazy. crazy. But I mean, the faster I get all the pet slots and egg slots, I'm gonna be fine. Alright, but now I'm gonna begin my test with the starfish and blood owls. And to make it fair, I'm gonna be using each starfish at the same time. The first starfish is gonna have no support, no blood owls, nothing. So you guys can see just how good it is without any pet support. And for the second starfish, it's gonna have 6 blood owls helping it level up. So you guys can see how much of a difference the blood owls do for the starfish. And with that, you guys could decide, should I buy blood owls or should I not? And for the third and final starfish, is gonna be having a head start. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start it off like at level 7 and then start the other two, because I want to see how fast the starfish with the blood owls catch up. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a feeling it's gonna pass it or even double it. Oh, and that's right, before I forget, keep in mind you could also level up your owls. Just like the starfish, when the owls do level up, their passive gets even stronger. Like for example, at the base level, the blood owl gives you a 0.50 XP boost per second, but at, for example, level 50, it'll give you a 0.70. So for sure, a massive difference. Just make sure you level them up correctly. And I made sure to place all 3 of them at the same time, and look at that, look how much XP they're gaining. The starfishes that started at level 1 is going to be Jax and Janzi, and the starfish with the head start is going to be Cappy. But I think for this test, I'm only going to do it for 2 hours, because low-key, I want to start leveling my pets and getting the extra pet slots as soon as possible. And like I said before, I got a bunch of blood owls, so I'm going to share between all my accounts. And before I turn on my timer, look at this. To get the extra pet slot, it's going to cost me 1,700 Robux, and that's going to be for the 7th pet. I'm pretty sure 1,700 Robux is going to be like $20 or something like that. Now imagine for the last pet slot is going to be probably double. So as you can see, try to do it for free with the starfish as soon as possible. Like as soon as you see this video, buy a bunch of common summer eggs. But when the 2 hours are up, I'm going to come back and show you guys the results. So I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, the blood owls are 100% worth it. So let's begin with the starfish that had no blood owls and the one that had the head start. The starfish that had no owl support is called Jax, and it reached level 20. And level 20 after 2 hours is actually pretty good. But now for the starfish that had the head start is going to be Cappy, and it reached level 21 after 2 hours. And I'm pretty sure Cappy had a 7 level head start. And with this, it's pretty obvious, every time the starfish levels up, it continues to level up even faster. But now with the starfish that had all the blood owl support, it reached level 23. So with the starfish, Janzi even passed the starfish with the head start. And I know what you guys are saying, it only had 3 levels above the one with no owl support. But here's the biggest difference with that. My blood owls are not all high level. I'm pretty sure one is level 44 and the other one level 56. So only 2 of them are kind of decent levels. The rest of them are literally under level 20. So let's say for example, if all my blood owls were level 60, they'd be leveling up the starfish even faster. And if the blood owls were high level, the starfish would have definitely been like level 27 or something like that. Ah man, but I just realized something. If you're trading for blood owls and they're high level, they're gonna ask for so much. But if I'm being honest, if you have like 2 or 3 blood owls and they're really high level, that's good enough. I feel like you don't need 6 to 7 blood owls to max out your starfish. I just so happen to have that many blood owls. But yeah, make sure you guys do this method as soon as possible, because I think after like maybe 2 weeks, you should have max pets. But for the most part, that's pretty much all I got for today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.